Hello everybody, this is Grayzo. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, Tours and Tournaments. Let me show you what has changed since the last episode. In the last episode we were a child king. You may see a character down here that you're not familiar with. There is a story behind it. And before we launch this episode, I do want to just say thank you so much for the love and support on the channel we've seen lately. It's great to see your engagement in the comments, and I'm enjoying making this content, so please let us know by dropping a thumbs up if you're new, and subscribing if you're looking to see more Game of Thrones and Crusader Kings 3 content. So who is this guy down here? His name is King Toki Flokison of Ruthenia. And you might be thinking, what the hell is Ruthenia? We started off in Könugarðr. Well, let's go back here to where we started with this gentleman, Jarl Dyre, in episode 1, who died from wounds, and then we had to play as his son. Let me just go back a little bit. His son, Jarl Floki. Jarl Floki is the child that we were in the last episode. It may have been about a day since you've last seen it, but it's been a couple weeks, couple days on my end, and in between episodes, I actually lost a file. I lost an episode. It got corrupted. So the journey of how we're no longer this character is lost. But let me try my best to talk to you a little bit about it. He was only 25, and we were on a hunt, and he got gored by a wild boar and died, which then subsequently made me play as another child king. Another child. We had Floki, and I call this guy Toki. So we were playing as Toki, who was an 11-year-old, and we were coming up towards the decision to establish the Rus. So that's what we tried to do. In fact, we did do it. We established the Rus capital, which is the Viking capital in kind of Central or Eastern Europe here. Just to show you what we've been doing, we've been spreading the Satru faith, and also making this area Norse. So we have our homelands up here on the northwest, our uncles like Bjorn Ironside, all of those people that we've descended from, because we are coming from a very famous household, the Sigurd dynasty. And to match that, I just flipped the colors from the original to a blue and yellow based on the region that we're in today, which I think is Ukraine or Kiev. So that's kind of, we established the kingdom of the Rus. We then captured Ruthenia, well, enough counties to form Ruthenia. And that's where we're at today. So, apologies for the missing file, but this is a fun series. I wanted to bring you guys up to speed where we're at as well. You may notice also the video quality might be a little bit better than a previous episode. That comes in part with what happened to the footage last episode. They start trying out new settings, and that's my fault. I'll put my hand up and say that was completely I made a balls of it, all right? I won't sugarcoat it. But we're back. Hopefully the video footage is better, and we're back to our storyline. Let me just show you now, because we are a king, we now have access to a royal court, which looks pretty neat. And we have our banner here behind us, our court artifacts. Let me just show you. We have our banner right behind us. And we have this. Jarl Floki's Bane. So, the head of the boar with sharp tusks, which killed our father. This is now hanging in our castle or our kingdom, and it's giving us a bunch of prestige, renown, and domain taxes. So, if ever we wanted to remember our dad, all we need to do is look up, and he's kind of looking down on us in a weird way. Like the beast that felled him is hanging in our courtroom. So that brings you up to speed. I do have a wife. I'm only 20 years old. I am intelligent, and I'm a pretty unbelievable character, if I do say so myself. Just so you know, siblings. Sorry. Just so you know, we were this character who had like 15 prowess. I thought this was good, but like my guy is just on a different level. And this has all come from doing hunts and activities. So, I have a wife here who is a giant, so I'm hoping to get some giant kids. And we also have married a couple of our courtiers to dwarves. So there's a couple of interesting new characters available kind of in our council here. All of them are pretty decent at what they're doing. We're spreading culture, we are increasing control, and we're spreading the faith. So that brings you up to speed on where we're at right now. And the new decisions we can take: dismantle the papacy, which will be something that we probably do a later stage when we're pretty strong, which is kind of go and fight the Pope. We can consecrate our bloodline when we organize our faith. We do, in order to organize our faith, we will need to take some holy sites in Scandinavia. So we will eventually need to go home, or to the lands of our forefathers, and conquer. And strengthening bloodline. That's why I'm doing a little bit of a gene pool experiment with some inheritable traits in my court. So we have a lot of things to work towards. We can also train for a tournament, which seems pretty cool. But that brings you back up to speed on where we're at. One last thing. Courtiers. Sorry, court positions. I have an executioner, and she's a dwarf. And not only that, she's a lunatic. We have a lunatic pregnant dwarf as our executioner. When we were doing some raiding in our nearby neighbors, I came across this lady, and I was like, she's a dwarf. Let's get her married. Let's get some dwarf kids. I think we have one already who looks kind of dwarfy but doesn't have the trait. But yeah, we have a dwarf executioner. We have a giant wife, a dwarf executioner. I'm a new character. I'm the king of the Roos, and we're jumping into a new episode here. So let's progress some time, see what decisions we can take, and we can declare 50 in wars. I haven't really been doing lots of other wars because I wanted to save that for when you guys were back. But let's see where we can expand to. We have a kingdom now, so we're gonna kind of head north to try establish all of this kind of Russian land. We will call it Rus, or something a bit more fitting for a Viking culture. And it does lead us towards our homeland of Scandinavia. So this naturally leads us back to our holy sites. So this ideally will be the whole thing will be our empire at end game. So we do need to expand north. This guy hates us. I think we could potentially take this whole duchy. He has 7,000 soldiers. I don't think that's a good move. Looks like there's a lot of places that we could expand to. What about this one? Can we take all of your duchy? Could subjugate you. This would... Maybe we go for Northgood. Like, we could potentially... invade kingdom. I need to be exalted among men. Okay, so we can do a kingdom expansion eventually, but for now I think we'll just kind of take a small little part. This one seems fine. This will cost us 375. This one will only cost us 75. So let's do this one. We have 10,000 soldiers. He is about... Actually, he is roughly around the same size soldier count as us. We have some strong neighbors, it seems. Let's maybe have a look a little bit more east to Ryazan. And this guy seems a little bit weaker. We could take the whole duchy for 375. Or, yeah, let's take the whole duchy for 375. Let's expand easterly. And let's go to war to start this episode off. I did actually increase the music in... well, I was kind of just messing around, so hopefully it's not too loud. We'll bring it back to a regular 10%. We're a king. We're young. We have lots of prowess, and we're ready to fight. Let's do it. Raise all armies. There was a holy order actually as well established. The Joms Vikings. That was not done by me. It was done by another Norse culture, another Norse family. But it means that if we're at war, we can hire these guys for free. Let's raise our armies. Let's go steal some land. We have some allies as well. And we can call our dynasty members to war. So, depending on how it goes, we have about 5,000 soldiers at our distribution here, and about 10,000 roughly, just through our family name. I don't think this guy has any allies. No need to call him to war. He has a different fate than us. And yeah, I think we should be able to win this pretty easily. So let's I think let's maybe divide up our troops here a little bit. Send one to siege. Betrothed can marry. Who are you? My sister. And who is this guy? Okay, it looks like they already just got married, so I can get rid of that. I did change out the tile as well to be white because it was blue, and I think blue on blue looked a little bit strange, so hopefully that's a little bit easier for you guys to see. We'll siege this place while we also go towards their capital. Don't necessarily need to call in any allies right now. And did we get prisoners? We don't have any prisoners. Okay. Let me just show you our soldiers as well. So we have Vigmen, Huskarls, Bondi, and Varanian veterans. So mainly heavy infantry right now. I actually can create a new men-at-arms regiment, which I'll do after this war. And I think we're quite heavy on, as I mentioned, like archers, heavy infantry, spearmen, and I think we need some light cavalry. This lady will become my lover. That's perfect. I think we need some light. Let's get some horsemen. Let's get some horsemen there. We're under siege. Okay, they're sieging our capital, which is fine. We should be able to finish this pretty quickly and go down here to help. Alright. It seems the music has gone away. I want my music back. There we go. Queen is pregnant. Fantastic. Hopefully we get a giant son. We don't have a player heir right now. Pretty sure. Oh, we do. We have our sister, but because of her succession, it's male preference. So if we do have a son, he will take over that spot. Our culture also, the Norse culture, got everything that's available in the French culture as well. I've seen a pop-up happen for it. So, whoops, that's fate. We have access to some. It's blocked for tribal governments. We have access to some innovations here. We will eventually become feudal. To the miserable King Toki, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Dragos. It's been a shameful diplomatic display. You're not the man I thought you were. Who the hell are you? You're Russian and Slovenianskin. And I don't really care about you. Cool crest though. Cool family crest. Kind of looks like a lion that's just waving at you. It's like, hey. Anyways. Want to come down here for a fight. Hopefully defeat them. 33% war score. We're just about to take the capital too. This should be a nice expansion. To bring up the speed on our new character here. Who, by the way, look at him. Look how beautiful he is. Look how snazzy this guy looks. He has he kind of looks like a Mongol Norse character, which in my mind is absolutely perfect based on where we are in the world. Enemy combatants captured. Say that six times fast. Are you any good? Nope. You are a different fate, so we will execute you for piety. Let's do that. We've kind of been doing that a lot. I think it's really beneficial when you're. I can actually disband this army. I don't need them anymore. 100% war score. Great. We've now taken over Ryazan, and we can disband our troops. So that's a nice little expansion done. We are above our domain limit, unless my wife. Well, she is. I'm holding 8 holdings currently, and I'm only allowed 7. So the place that has the worst control or worst development, like this place, I think we'll give away. So let's grant this to somebody that is Norse, somebody that is Asatru, and I could give it to my steward. And I want is not a ruler. This guy is disloyal. Don't like that. What about content? I do like looking for content as a trait. It means that they're less likely to rise up against you. This guy seems fine. Congratulations, you are now a landed man. And let's just see what that has done for Ruthenia. We are now stretched along a massive border. We have some new areas that we can potentially raid. which is great. And in that battle, we killed 900 of them. They killed about 114 of us. So our soldiers are pretty good. I can create the Duchy of Raznan, or Yazan. We might need to ransom some prisoners first. So this guy is worth 10 gold. Or he's worth 50 piety. I'll take the piety. This guy is actually a decent fighter. Look at all his... yeah, he's going to get recruited. Recruit this guy. Asbjorn Skal. He's my culture and my religion. Why would I not recruit him? I can also station my men-at-arms that we have just created. Maybe we station them in Ryazan. Yeah, perfect. Ruthenia, as just in terms of how does it compare, it's about the same size as like a France or in England right now. We've created a decent sized empire right now. I'm terrified that the Mongols will attack from the east at some stage, so we do need to buff up our buildings, and we'll do that in time. To celebrate what we've just done, I think we could raid for some gold. What's Vladimir? 3,000 men. Look at the state of this guy's face. I need something like a rich neighbor that's near us. So 15 gold, 6, 7. Option 2 would be Mordiviana. Mordiviana. Do you have more gold? Seems like you do. 19. Got a martial lifestyle perk, which is great. We will take... I'm going to go for controlling county. Just to help us with income. And less revolts and that sort of thing. What do we need to create the duchy? We need 125. Okay. All of that's good so far. We will let this progress a little bit. Let's just let time progress for a little moment. Somebody is no longer the master of the hunt. Okay. Let's hire a new one of those. Nice swig of coffee. I'm recording this first thing in the morning in case you hear my voice is a little bit choppy. Powerful vassals want a council position. You are a decent spy master, but you're not better than what I have. You're the same. You're not really good. You're decent prowess. You're probably one of my champions already, so that's fine. Low control, working on what we can right now. So I just want, like, I don't want to paint the map here and take over as, like, I want to work the story that I'm trying to tell here, which is our fathers, or our family originally went to England. Like, if we look through our history here, we come from Jarl Halfdan of York, who's the son of Ragnar Lothbrok, who sailed west to England, and currently it looks like England is actually fighting back against the Norse. The only Norse people still there are the Ivarings, which I think is Ivar the Boneless, who was our great uncle, I think, maybe potentially. So I do want to go north, but I've been helping out in wars that these guys have been calling me to just to get extra prestige. My newborn daughter is now my player heir. She is not a giant, but we're going to call her a good Grima Toki's daughter. We have a couple of good allies as well. So we have like 4,800 is not the best. We could marry off our daughters for better early alliances as well. So, do we want to get another expansion war done? We could potentially need tons of prestige to invade the kingdom. Knight accolades. Let's just have a look here because I don't really understand that. This guy. So he is contender. He's a hunter trait. Stress loss, opinion of other hunters. Okay. And this guy looks, look at his face. Let's just have a look at this guy for a second. Headwear. No headwear. Look how happy he is. He's just delighted to be here. Great. Accolades. Okay. New function of this kind of DLC that I haven't played around with much, but I think it boosts. It boosts some of our knights' potential. We are forcing. We'll force this guy to fight as well. Force all of our good champions to fight. Forbid our steward to fight. Okay. I do want to have more kids, so we have our son player heir, but for now we'll just progress time. Might even speed this up a little bit. My dog Hooch got me 20 opinion of a fellow vassal, which is great. Okay, it looks like there is a activity I've been invited to, which is a hunt, which I'm absolutely going to take part in, just to get used to the new mechanics. So it is located in my territory. There is no danger en route, but I am going to hire just some guards, just for safety reasons, and we will join this hunt. Prize ring has low durability. We will repair that. Whoa, holy crap. What happens if I destroy this? If I was to destroy it... Oh, crap. I think I just destroyed it. I got a bunch of gold there. Okay, never mind. Do we have an empty slot? We do. We can stick the stag ant through there instead. This is the best one that I have. I think this is prize brooch. I got this from a tournament. I won one tournament. I think it was a wrestling tournament or something like that because I have massive prowess. But look, like, doesn't the character look like a Mongol Viking? I think he's really cool looking. Alright, let's continue on here. You can get out the traveling mental man. Truly a stroll through Bilharad is a gift from Emir. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by the furious grunts and clattering of armor. Hark, get me out of this mental prison. The squire took offense at my manner, even going as far as to call me heartless, and he has abandoned me. Who is this person? This guy's wandering. He's really terrible. I will leave him to his fate. I'll get prowess. He's not a good character, so, and his name's the Heartless, so let's not deal with him. Making camp. As we await the arrival of our guest, Chieftain Bjorn has started the preparations. His gamekeepers check the woodlands each day for signs of quarry, while building a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I've checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. Alright, really low chance of success on this hunt. We don't have any other option other than this one, so... my vassal Bjorn is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking geraniums. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. King, well, look at the bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly, the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. I agree with you. I think people should get out of nature and just kind of soak it in every so often. You kind of walk by it without realizing sometimes. So I can get hunter experience. I can gain learning lifestyle. I mean, I've a very, very low chance of... Am I doing learning? No, I'm not. I'm doing martial right now. Okay. How do I get back to that event? Crap. Okay. Did I just... Okay, there it is. I gain stocked medicus. I get learning and a medium health boost. That seems good. Yeah, I'll take the learning and medium health boost. That's fine. We attempt to corner the animal itself. I wonder if we're going to be successful. You gained 15 opinion. The exhausted, panicked animal turned to the bay, struggling to stand, barking in panic. Chief Bjorn takes aim, lets loose, and it goes straight through the beast's heart. Good job. Good shot. Good shot. Nice. So we get an antler, and we also get experience. Cool. That was worthwhile. Somebody in my court is inspired. What do you want to make? You want to make scale armor. Well, who are you? Yeah, let's do that. I will get you to convert to your religion though. And I visited the kingdom of the Ruthania. Okay, nice. Okay, I want to just sponsor this guy. Make me some armor. My wife is pregnant, and the new guest has arrived. My army has just shot up to 6,000 soldiers. Okay, interesting. Calls for Serewin to be declared knighting. What the hell, knighting? Could lose stress. Who are you? My courtier. You're Welsh. I don't really care about you. I think I'll banish her. Exile the local knighting. Holding taxes and popular opinion will go up. Yeah, absolutely. Get rid of her. Highest quality. My lord, look at the metal. I've never seen such quality before. Okay, this guy wants more money to make me better materials. Make me better. My newborn son. Okay, sweet. He is intelligent and hale. He is child of a concubine. Okay. He's not my main son. Hakon. Bodvar. Einar. Bjorn. Askel. Grettir. Carrie. Let's go with Carrie. And he's immediately sick. Not ideal. Okay. Oh, I'm wondering why we're flying along. I had my speed up. I can take. I'm gonna take prestige right now, just so we can do an invade kingdom war. I think at some stage. 9 effectiveness. I think would be good. Let's take that. How are our knights looking right now? 238 effectiveness. Okay. And prowess +2. What about? Oh, yeah, I have to give this guy money again. Crap. We can repair this. Let's do that. All my money that I just got is now gone. We did get. We got a little buff there for building. I can. Let's join a tournament as well. Where is this place? Where is this place? It's so far away. It is so far away. Is it? Is it miles away? No, it's not actually. Yeah, let's join it. Let's join that hunt. Gonna take 4 months. I will have mercenary guards customized. I don't necessarily need to customize the route. There's no chance of danger, so let's do that. And I think at the end of this hunt, we will wrap up today's episode. We are now up to speed on the Kingdom of Ruthania. Open for suggestions for just calling this like the Kingdom of the Rus. Should it just be Kingdom of Rus? Yeah, you know what? I think it should. I think it should just be called Rus. I think for both, right? Just called Rus. Cool. If there is like a accent grab or anything like that, I will add it in afterwards. Don't worry. I want to make sure I'm spelling it correctly. We have the Kingdom of the Rus. It should be their Rus, right? I will fix that. Kingdom of the Rus. We are the Rus, yeah, which is kind of cool. We probably need to get rid of these imitators here. White Rus, get out of here. No, it's way better with just Rus, right? It's like Facebook or their Facebook. It's way cooler if it's just Facebook. That's from the movie Social Network, if you hadn't seen it. Okay, where are we? The holy tree. Could burn it. Don't want to get wounded. I will spend the piety for the stress loss because we're quite stressed. We're traveling on this little route here, and the hunt is here. I thought it was all the way over there. Maybe that was a different activity. Anyways, we're nearly there. This lady is just popping out daughters left, right, and center. Give me a giant one. We got a giant daughter. Great. Let's call her. I like Gunhilda. Can we go back to that one? Or Skuld was Ileana. Rikiza. Alvor. I wish I could spell it the way it was Dala. Manfredor. Astrider. Gerdar. Ingelbjorg. Skuld. We're just going to go with Skuld. We have a giant daughter. How cool is that? We're building these powerful Vikings out east. Okay, cool. No immediate effects. I love the animations here. Look at that cool dagger I have. This guy didn't get the memo that everybody's going to wear blue capes. Chieftain Corbian didn't read the agenda. Okay. This looks like it's going to be a dangerous but impressive hunt. Sounds like I know what I'm talking about. I have absolutely no idea. I died on a hunt previously with my last character. I can get a hunting trophy. I could lose my dog. Or I can get improved prowess. I will increase my own prowess. Look at my prowess here. Like 33. I'm only 24 years old. It's a very strong character. Let's go. We attempt to corner the animal. It has escaped. Okay, so we lost a little bit of experience there for that, and I just lose a little bit of stress. I get some prestige though, and we'll finish that hunt up. We have enough, I think, enough to invade a kingdom now, and I'm thinking Novgorod like is weak, so we could invade the kingdom as soon as we get exalted among men. So that could be a rapid expansion move. This place is after getting way bigger. You have to keep an eye on these neighbors. Vladimir is also, he's quite powerful. Could subjugate him. Could also be an option for us. And I don't want to create that duchy just yet. I have no money to do so. Our income's pretty good because we have a lot of domain. Martial challenge. Yeah, I suppose let's go with this. Adventurous pet. +1 prowess. Yeah, take the prowess all the time. I've got magnificent scale armor. Give me +4 prowess, a kick to my prestige, and levy contributions. That's perfect. Let me throw that on right away. And that, my friends, is where we're going to wrap up today's episode. Oh, we've just had a son. We've just had a son. Okay. We could call him after a father who died. Floki Tokison. I mean, this is a concubine. Yeah, it's a child of a concubine again. Okay, so I'm having kids with it. I need to probably go and become celibate eventually. But, Tyke. Let's call him Tyke. That, my friends, is where we're going to leave today's episode. Thank you so very much for watching. If you're enjoying the episode, do leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I do read all of them. We are the Rus culture of Vikings, and our goal is to establish the empire, but I think I might also hybridize our culture, maybe reform the religion as well. We'll see. But we need to build up our armies and our strength before we do that. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so very much for watching, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.